Hi, guys, and welcome to Espen and I's um, journey today into discussing and sharing. It's all about the alignment. This is Best Life Creation Society coming to you. Um, it's our intention to share, um, to share this beautiful way of life. Um, our alignment. And what does that mean? Why would we want it? And to just feel good. So, foremost and mostly is for all of us today in this present moment to feel good. So, Espen and I love that. Uh, we at Best Life Creation Society promote that. It is a joy for us to be able to come and visit with you right now. And anytime that you're looking at this in the future, please know that leave your comments if you desire, questions, anything you may love to say. It's all welcomed. Everyone is welcomed. So, with that said, hi, Espen. How are
Hi,
you?
Julie. I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm in my friend's house now and just enjoying myself here. And I've been observing a lot of the material from Abraham. Been listening and to the DVDs I buy there when I was in Chicago, and also reading the books. It's a guided meditation, getting into the vortex, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. Just the book, reading the whole book today, taking my time and reading and feeling the energy of the well-being that's always continuously move through you and to you. And it's such a pleasure to just feel the abundance energy of well-being every day, and more to come.
Mm.
And to be here now with you, Julie, and to expand on this vibration and frequency and understanding of all of this creation, more and more feeling it, and then speak it out. And it's always a pleasure. It's always so nice to be here with you, Julie, and expand on all of those alignment things and more to come.
Espen, I am feeling your words and I almost am speechless because the feeling that I'm feeling right now, when you said the word well being, just that word, well being, our being is always well. We, it's like, oh, and just whoosh. Hmm. And Espen, I just want to say to you personally, because we've met and we've been together. We don't just done this um, in this way. Not that that really matters, but just thinking about you and just our, interactions that we've had, and just um, how much joy you bring to me, and I feel so honored, blessed, and joyful to do this with you. Um, I love the flow that we have, the feeling of freedom and well being. And I know that everyone that is listening and will listen to our broadcast will feel freedom and well being. Yes.
So beautiful. It's the truth of who we are, right, Julie? So
Yeah.
nice. And I would say the same. It's very nice. You've been meeting a lot. I've been feeling your beautiful alignment and your happiness, and we've been sharing some beautiful moments in Denver when we were there, and just like having those having these classes is such a blessing just to expand. And I feel like it's always an expansion every class we have, because the energy is just expanding, and we are expanding, and we're feeling better, and we're having that knowingness in ourselves. We know our true freedom is just to be, and letting ourselves to be, and then allow all of those things we've been asking for, putting into this beautiful uh, the vortex. We are the vortex. We are all the creation of everything we're thinking about and feeling about,
Mm,
and to let ourselves to be in alignment with that, and feeling the beautiful thoughts, receiving to our feelings, and just expand on that. It's such a blessing, and a freedom that we all have, and everyone listening, everyone have the freedom to think and feel for themselves, and
mm,
enjoy the process, and to be in alignment with that, like relax into the pleasure, relax into
oh,
your well-being, and then just move on from there. And it's always about, it's now, this beautiful power of now. This the gift is in our present. The
mm,
present is in the gift, and it's always sharing the best for you. It's always this observe the best for you, and it's all connected to the feeling aspects of it. The
mm,
feeling of all of that. That is here and now, and it's so easy to appreciate all of it, and move on from there. Like, appreciate it from no reason, but just feeling the appreciation, and then just move on. It's so nice. It's like, no reason for anything, no thing to say because that, or because then, or because what, or because when. But it's like, it's all about just to, I feel appreciated, I feel good, and just having that feeling, and then feeling appreciation for, with the unconditional love, just to move on.
what you said, I feel like there's so many things just flowing to me. And one of them is I was listening to an audio, and this gentleman was sharing about um, this love interest that he had. And this applies, in my opinion, to every aspect of our life, this story. And he was sharing how he was so concerned that, she may leave him. And then what would he do? You know? And so Abraham was talking about understanding. First, Abraham says, I understand what you're saying. Um, but what about if you just felt good about something right now? And not be concerned about, will she leave? Will she not? That just start to feel good right now about anything, just anything. It will help you to get your focus off of, is she going to leave or is she not, type of thing. And he proceeded to say how he understands about the law of attraction, vibration, frequency, this and that. But he still is so concerned about this, her leaving. And Abraham says, be brave. Be brave. You can trust. Oh, I like you moving that because I see you so clearly now. So she says, be brave. You can trust um, what's in your vortex. You can trust. So even if she would leave, there's something, someone that is just such a match for you. And I know you know this, I know you believe this, that what we set our attention to and our vibration and our frequency, we receive it. And we don't
Mm,
have to be concerned about anything else. Just feeling good, because that feeling good,
mm.
I was talking about
So
to a
good,
friend of
Julie.
mine. Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine
Mm,
too, and she um was saying that in this feeling of feeling good, will it get her what she wants? Because she might be feeling good about playing with a cat, but she really wants to be a successful businesswoman. So, how does playing with a cat help her to experience this successful businesswoman experience? And so we had that conversation. So these are 2 points that I thought you and I might touch upon, focusing on what you want as opposed to
Mm,
focusing on what you don't want, and how feeling good about something that could mean nothing about what you're wanting or what your
mm,
desire is, and how that plays a pivotal role in raising your vibration so that you attract that very thing that you want with no push,
mm.
no anything.
Oh, I love that. It's been so good, Jolie. I love that. I was watching a DVD from Abraham from 2016. She was in Rome, Italy, and having a beautiful conversation with people there. And there was like she said, if you, I want a job. There was a person say, I want a job, but she didn't feel good about the job. But it's like, what is there anything in your environment that feels good for you? Yeah, I have a dog. Say, and you say, oh, you have a dog, and how does it feel with the dog? It's amazing. And you should say, if you only thinking about a dog but not being with a dog, playing with the dog, because the dog is always like, where to go, we here, we know. And it's very playful and a very beautiful energy. And if you're only having holding your feeling and thoughts about a dog and it feels good, and you will get the job, you will get the job. It will come in the best way for you, because you don't have, if you feel something resistant in a thought, you don't you can focus on something else and change. So what happening through that seminar, because there was people who's coming up to speak with Abraham, and there was two on the road, two in the same. The first one was just like, she was just picking up the phone and showing Abraham the picture of the dog, and she said, I got up here because I was focused on the dog and it feels so good. And then she came up there, and there was another person right after, and he just the same. And I was just focused on this dog, and it felt so good. And then he the same, and there was two matches there, and it's just like how fun it is when you just like letting go of resistance. No, you said letting yourself flow
Mm.
in the feeling good about something you think about, and it's so easy. And when you play, when you are around like animals, you're feeling good, you are in that space, you are playful, you enjoy, enjoying the whole process. That is when you manifest those things you've been putting into the vortex, and more to come. You are in the space of feeling good, feeling better. You have no thoughts about a desire or a manifesting you want to manifest, but you are in the space of feeling good, and then you manifest it. It's not focusing on the manifest. When I manifest and when I get it, then it feels good. But when you're letting go and feeling good now, then you manifest those things more and more for things you've been putting into your into the vortex, and and that's who you truly are. The whole creation, when you are in alignment, when you're into the world, everything just starting to, like, the signal, you say, the frequency, the vibration, it's matching up. It's the nature of all of us, the well-being, the nature of it. And then things starting to putting mountains and things to change in an environment for you to have more of those experience you've been desired for. And it's coming very easily to you, as also to just holding the attention on that.
Yes,
Feel good now.
yes. And
That's the
with
most important.
yes,
Yeah.
and with what you said, and in my conversation with my friend, she was talking to me about how, you know, her thinking about being a successful businesswoman felt really good, really good, but not all the time. Sometimes it felt way over there.
Mm,
And she said she would start to feel down. And so I shared with her how, that, being a successful businesswoman is in the future. It's a thought in the future. A beautiful thought. It's something that she desires, but it's in the future. And how advantageous would it be to be in this present moment, feeling good about something in this moment, right
mm,
now? And how in that, in feeling good about that, how that would be that sustainable feeling,
mm,
one moment after another, as the moments start to unfold before us. That
mm,
word before us, as the moments unfold before us and we're staying in them, flowing with them from one to the other, feeling those moments. And if we're loving them, feeling more of that. And if they're not so thrilling to us, to look at something else or to find the beauty and the gold in the experience that we're having at the moment. And when I shared that with her husband, she's like, "Yeah, I have a I have a deeper appreciation now for the power of feeling in the moment.
mm.
How it's more sustainable, stable." I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I know. It's so
I could listen to you all day. Just can go on and on.
uh,
It's so good to to feel you when you feel and you speak it out. It's always now, and it's all created in experience inside. It's always creating now, and now when we are observing it, things we're thinking about it the past, when things we're thinking about the future, the dreams and goals and things from the past, when we are allowing ourselves to tune into the vibration of who we truly are and feel and the alignment of it, the things we think about, whatever, if there's past or future, there's something coming up there we're receiving, it feels good naturally, but also the increasing of the natural well-being and then feeling,
mm,
and the aliveness in the body also increase as well, from the present, and to enjoy it and to fully, you're just like soothing in the energy, just like, no, I'm here, I'm now creating, I'm feeling good and looking things around you. It's like the inside create the outside, and when you're now looking at things, you feel every aspect of it, you feel your senses and everything you observe, and it's such a blessing to notice, because it's in the abundance, it's in the appreciation naturally, and it's just like flowing, and and you see the abundance of everything more, and you hear all the abundance of, but it's all reflecting into the feelings. It's like, and now when you are having the beautiful non-physical energy that connecting with the physical energy, that thinking, the consciousness, and be conscious aware of things around you, it's helping that beautiful well streaming energy to focus easily on those things, that feels good for you, very easily, very gentle, very general. And it's and when you have those experience more and more and more, you well know that it's the well-being is always moving forward. It's like the source never goes back. The source never goes back. It's always allowing you to be it's here and now. It's tuned in here, and it's moving forward, and it's giving you the best of it. It's giving you all the best of it. It's always supporting. It's always uplifting. It's always just like, and you can feel it. Like, you feel when you are in the flow, when you're outside, and you're enjoying everything more and more. And it's like you look at people differently. You look from your own eyes, from your own source, and you have no thought about who they are and what they've been doing or anything. This is sort, when you look from source, it's just like unconditional love. It's like, I love you. I see you from this. Who you are, who you truly are, and it's so easy to then, to see the best of it, to support them, and to see the best of them, the success of them, and focus on the good aspects in them and things, and feeling it for them, and letting themselves to tuning themselves into that vibration, and feeling that for themselves. And it's like an inspiring thing inside that just bring it out to to people around you, and to what you observe, and the vibration of things change. It's like you change it with your new perspective, your alignment. When you feel tuned in, and you feel in you feel it in the body, and just like, it's like the whole world outside change. It's just like unfolding, flower, a love of unconditional, yeah, more
Yeah.
to come.
Keep going,
So
Espen.
yeah, so it's a it's such a blessing, and we all have that freedom. We all different have different experience. We all have different things of looking at things. We are all to observe those things, but it's such a freedom when you have different ways of doing things, and we all have that freedom to create it in our own way. We all create our own beautiful reality, and we are allowing ourselves to just be like, I'm letting you, to just know that the most beautiful, important relationship and the most beautiful relationship is between you and you. And when you are like knowing that nothing outside affect you, not dependent on anything, but you're just letting yourself to be tuned into the vibration of who you truly are, feeling good now. Uh, People sense it. They feel the freedom in themselves as well. They see there is no resistance coming from you. You just like you see them from who they truly are. The love, the constantly vibrating love. It's moving through you and to you always, and it's always supporting and lifting. It's never go back. It's always
Always
moving
support.
forward, always
Oh.
present and moving forward, feeling the best for you. Keep
Mm.
you on the momentum of expanding more and more beautiful things, feelings, and we are meant for feel good and feel better and better. That is our, and when we tune ourselves to the feel good now and expanding from there, it's just more to
Mm.
come and more to feel, more to observe, new perspective, new ways, new ideas, there is just newness all the way through, and it looks different every day. Every day is different, and it feels better and better. That's I feel my expansion too, more than ever. So for myself, and I know it's like that's the way you speak to yourself, but it's like not only speak, but that's the way you feel and speak, and then just like the energy is like, okay, you feel this, you speak this, you are frequency matched to it. We're gonna give you more. We're gonna give you more. We're gonna give you more. Good, you're having understanding of this whole process. We're gonna give you more. We're gonna give you more, and oh, we are all having it right now. We get it. We it's tuned in. It's always available. It's never going anywhere. It's supporting, uplifting. It's like, oh, come here, come here. If there's some contrast, you can always just you can say to yourself, be honest, say, I don't, there's something going on. I feel irritated, but it's immediately, I feel it's like shifting focus immediately. What feels a little bit better, and there's no rolling momentum in that. If you feel bad, you just like be honest, and then you move what feels a little bit better, and you're starting to move forward, going forward with your impression of it, and then it's starting to change little by little the vibration, the feeling of it, and then in the end you see different again. And now when you're looking at the same thing, it looks different. It's the vibration has changed, transformed maybe. It's very easy now on it. That's the beautiful thing with unwanted things. When there's immediately something unwanted things coming into your experience, there is more wanted things coming into the source from the aspect of it, because it's like, oh, it's more clarification around what you do want, but it's like more feeling about what you do want, and then it's like and when you know the goal, when what's contrast coming your way, and you're easily shifting the focus and feel a little bit better, there will be more experience from one and things into your life, and it's very easily there is like there in the end it feels like there is no thought about it. It's just like you feel it and feel alignment with it, and just like it's natural. There is no because or why this happening. You just this is a natural well-being in all of us, and when we have that, when we observe it, then more and more.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, Espen, so you've used the word well-being so many times, and
I
that
love
word
well-being.
feels
It's such a
so
beautiful
good.
thing. I
And
know, I
listening to
know.
you, I can feel myself just expanding just in this experience together. And a couple things were just flowing to me. And so there is an old movie. I can't think of the name of it. I think it's called Groundhog Day. And it's with, I can't think of his name right this second, but he experiences, and I think it's Groundhog Day. or something like that. He experiences the same day over and over and over again, every day, the same day, over and over and over again. And I mean, it was an okay day. I think it might have been a pretty good day in the movie. But the whole idea was that he was trapped in this cycle and he wasn't appreciative of things and so on and so forth. And he kept experiencing it over and over again. And he was so bored and miserable because it was the same thing all the time, every day, same exact experience, same exact food. He woke up at the same time, listening to on the radio, the DJ would say the same thing, and listening to you talk about how we can move from moment to moment in these experiences, always knowing that everything is new and always feeling excited because everything is new. So every time, I walk out the door of the house, it's like when I open the door, I know it's new. It's a new day.
Mm.
I mean, I'm still on the same address. It's still the same door, and I open it, but I have this inner awareness because I know that I am that creator of my life. It's a new day. And I can experience anything that I want. It's a feeling that I can experience because it's all about feelings. That's why a lot of us buy cars and houses and go on vacations and want to have an experience going to a winery or, shopping. Or a friend of mine got the opportunity to go and race with some race car drivers. Now he had to sit in the car that was going 100 and whatever miles an hour, but he felt the force on his body, you know? And then he was able to drive a car on the racetrack, but not, you could only go a certain speed, but it was still a greater speed than what we travel as the average person. And that was in his vortex. He didn't go looking for that. I think he was getting coffee. I think that's what it was. He was shopping. I think he was getting coffee. And someone came up to him and says, "Hey, I know you used to like blah, blah, blah. You know what's going on? I have this opportunity. Would you like to join me?" And he's like, "Yes, of course I would." And he got to drive race car. So it's like that was new for him. It was in his vortex. He was feeling good. We know this is a knowingness. We can count on this. Oh, man, can we count on this? That we can experience whatever we want. Now, it may not come like this for us. It can, but it may not. But that doesn't mean it's not true. So, another thought is this idea of struggle. Another friend of mine and I were talking about this idea of struggle, and she's like, "Oh, it's a struggle, and life's a struggle, and this is a struggle, and blah, 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 blah." And it's true. It was true. She was struggling. As we continued to talk, I just let her be. I let her be. I didn't want to have an argument about it, so I just wanted to be at peace with her. Let her be, and I let her share. And I said, I can remember when I used to believe in the struggle of life, but I feel so different now. And I mentioned that the key word, I feel so different now. I feel that I can have a life of ease and joy, that I don't have to struggle up that ladder. I don't have to toil to get something, that I can just feel good and attract it into my life, like I attracted you. She thought for a moment. She's like, "Wow, that would be an interesting concept to live." And I said, "I'm living it. I am living it. I have moments of contrast. And again, just to share, contrast being something that I may not enjoy, which is a beautiful thing. I just recently had amazing contrast, and it brought me to some beautiful awarenesses of things, Espen, that I had been enduring without even realizing it, tolerating. Didn't even know I was doing it. But it was the contrast that showed me that. And that was what was so beautiful about it. Because I don't have to tolerate anything. And I don't have to endure anything. No one does. And when I saw that, and when I had that um, awareness, that revelation, that light bulb, I was able to make a shift. And that shift raised my vibration. Raising my vibration is putting me on another frequency of attracting the things that I desire.
I love that.
I'm not
Feels so
efforting.
good, girl.
Yeah, I'm not efforting. I'm not pushing. I'm not having temper tantrums like a child. I demand this. I deserve. No, I'm just shifting, feeling just a little bit better. So contrast shows us where we are. And then we can choose to shift, feel a little bit better, and watch things move. When I did that, the next day, there was proof is the word that comes to me of what happened. I attracted, I connected. It could have looked like it was a miracle. It just happened. All because I shifted. I didn't even shift where I was. In our conversation, in our all of our classes, I know we go into little veins of different things, but we're always really talking about our alignment
Mm,
because it is all about our alignment. If we want to
true.
truly experience, because it's, yeah, we may want different things, but it's all about a feeling. And that was the beginning of this part of what I was saying. We're wanting these beautiful feelings. We want to feel love, feel joy, feel excitement, feel harmony. Oh, I love when I feel harmonious, just when I'm just being. And I just feel like this, mm, just this oneness where I'm just in this flow, in this sync with everything. Beautiful. I love that. And I love when I can find commonality, even with those that I may not participate in their view of life. But there's a commonality everywhere. It may be just that we're both frequency and vibration. It may be that we're both humans or females or whatever, or mothers or whatever. But it's like we uh, in this in this place of well-being, to really feel well-being. It's like a child, like an infant. When that infant, is cooing and oohing and everything or crying, it doesn't matter. They feel so well. They feel so supported, so loved, so appreciated. And we can feel the same all the time, even in the contrast. And I love
True.
that. I love that so much. And all of this we share in in this broadcast, for all of you who are viewing and will view. We desire that you would possibly um, think about what we're talking about. Just, maybe have it as a consideration
Mm.
in maybe a different way that you may want to apply something in your life. Maybe you already um, are walking in certain areas in your life that you feel that are perfect. It's like, it's always better though. Always. It can always be better. Always, always, always. In some way, some capacity. Always. Yeah. That's so that's so lovely. Mm,
Feels good. Feels so good to listen to you, to share.
mm,
Truly, always
mm.
so many beautiful things.
Well,
Like you say, so
oh, go ahead.
no, you can,
So when I do facials, there's these sheets that we use and they're purple. And I know this is just this, but when I do a facial with these purple on these purple sheets, when someone the way they look on this purple sheets, they're so beautiful. When they're laying there and they're all in this purple, oh man, I just feel so good when I'm doing the facial. I love these sheets. And it's like, even that in itself, even the feeling good of that, just having my client on that sheet, feeling good,
mm,
creates that momentum for me to experience those things that I'm wanting in my life that have nothing to do with the treatment room, the facial, or whatever else is going on. So simple, so easy, such an easy thing to create. Have some purple sheets for me, right? And
mm.
so whoever is wanting whatever, just feeling good about simple things,
I
simplicity.
love that, truly. It's so good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I got a feeling when you speak, like when I was on the Abraham Hicks seminar in Chicago, and we had a conversation. I got the opportunity to sit in the hot seat with her and it's the first time I experienced that was just like I could feel the pure bliss love. But this was everyone who was there was creating this
Mm,
beautiful things. We all was one of that energy, just sitting there and it was like I felt like speechless sometimes, but also that I have no thoughts. It was just like I could hear her words, but I didn't hear her words. I feel her words, so I don't remember so much what she said, and it's such a fun experience. But it's like it's all about the alignment. When you're feeling good, words, the feelings of the words, what you feel and speak. That's like what's matter. There's many beautiful language and many things, but it's the feelings to those words you speak that matters, and the alignment with the words. And I got kind of like a experience right now, just listening to you, just like feeling the flow, feeling the words, and just like feeling your energy when you speak. And it's such a blessing just to sitting there and suited in the energy of it. And since after my life has changed a lot, just for more knowingness that it's all about to feel more, feel what I see more. I feel like the expansion of it, and I'm very easy and gentle about everything, more. So, oh, that's good. It's such a beautiful feeling for knowing that all is well. We are well-being being. That's the natural flow of who we are, and when we are observing it more and experience more and feeling it more, we having a well knowingness of all of this, process of feel good now and better and better and better. Such a beautiful knowingness and feeling to know that it's all good. There is no rush into anything. There is no neediness. There is no thought about, I need this for feeling good, but just natural feeling good now and move forward and better and better. And I could just see from my own experience as well. Every day now it's just been expanding and many beautiful things are changing quickly, It's very, very easy about things, very easy about these steps I'm taking in this moment. Just very, very easy and gentle. Be easy with yourself, because when Abraham loved to use that words, be easy about yourself. Be easy about your creation, feel your alignment through the process. So it's so nice. We drew the back, come here. There we go, yeah. So nice. Yeah, be easy. It's all
I
good.
was easy. I was easy on myself. And I
Feel
got
that.
on.
It's so nice, sometimes, things happening outside of self, it just continues to flow. I have no thought about what is or what isn't, but just like be easy and gentle and then move on, It's like we
Oh,
know that it's the inside create the outside. It's the freedom. Things can happening outside of self, but still we have our freedom to feel good inside, and we can be in that alignment most of the day. And we are meant to feel that alignment the most of the day. And contrast is good because it's expanding more of those wanted things into a life and feeling more of those things. We want to have more experience, and when we have more experience, we have more options, and we're more excited about all those new things, experience we have in our life, and then we expand. And it's a beautiful journey. It's a never-ending unit story to that.
Espen, I think about, so I have a color scheme going on. And it's all these different grays. I have all different shades of grays. Super dark, kind of light, and everything in between, right? And I see all these grays on the shelf. And they was beautiful. And I love them. And all of a sudden I thought, wouldn't it be nice to have a little yellow? And I thought, oh wow, my frequency is changing. It's like, ooh, the idea of yellow just feels so good. I can't wait to go just get something yellow, just stick there. And I say that to say those little things that we feel inspired to do, those little things that just flow up and flow out and come to us, do those things. Do them. Because that is our inner being. That's our alignment. And we don't need to go like, oh, but I don't like yellow, and I don't know how that might make me feel. And I don't know, what kind of yellow do you think I might want? And I don't know. There's the gold yellow and the greenish color yellow, and what about a pale yellow? It's just flow with it. And when you go wherever you're gonna go, you're gonna see it. Just connect with it. It's beautiful. You don't have to question anything. Just feel it. If it feels right, it's right. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right for you. Or it may not be right for you right now. It's all about just being inspired and feeling good. Feel that inspiration. Feel that joy. Feel that bubbling, that bubble upness, whatever. Just feel it. It's gonna be another word. That bubble upness.
That's a new word from you, Julie. I love that. That's a bubble upness. Oh
Yes.
no, that's a new beautiful expansion word put
Just
into the
feel
workout.
it. Have fun with it. Yes, it's like we don't have to be serious about anything. Nothing. Everything can just, it's just fun. I love when I get in certain even vehicles. You get in it and it's like, oh, I just love the feel of it. Oh my, oof. Yes, savory. It's, or, driving in certain areas, I'm like, wow, this is just lovely. I love those feelings. And those feelings bring more feelings of good stuff. That good stuff just connects us with all that we're wanting because we are so connected. Guys, we're connected.
Mm.
Don't ever think we're not connected because we're connected. It's on how we want to be connected. Do I want to be connected with fear and fear based things and mentality and so forth and so on? Or do I want to be inspired and connected with love, joy, and savory things that are to me? Feeling good and taking care of myself. Oh, that prompts another conversation I was having with someone about taking care of yourself and how it could seem selfish to take care of yourself. So if someone is being lovely to you and kind and generous and they want to come over and they want to bring you $500, that might feel kind of good. But what if they want to bring you a an apple pie? And what if you're just not feeling like apple pie? What if you just really want to go and get a cheesecake? But they're like, I just want to come. I want to give you this apple pie. And it's like, what if this is the way it is? And you say, well, you know what? It just doesn't feel good to me. And so in this conversation I was having with my friend, she was like, I don't want to hurt their feelings. I am going to endure this experience and I'm going to meet with them so they can give me this apple pie. And I said, well, that's one way of doing it. And she's like, well, that is the only way because I want to be in a place of love. And I said, loving who? And she says, well, loving them. And I said, well, what about you? What about you? She goes, well, I can't think about me at this moment. And it's like, I'm not saying that she couldn't, um, feel like, well, let me just, be loving towards them, receive this apple pie. Everything's beautiful. They feel good. I appreciate them. I appreciate that they thought of me. I mean, that's a shift.
Mm.
We can go that route. And she decided that she would love the apple pie, but not right now. So she told them, hey, I really appreciate you wanting to come and bring this apple pie to me, but this is not a good time for me right now. And they said, oh, okay, well, what would be a good time? And she told them, and they said, okay, well, I'll see you then. So everybody got that beautiful feeling of feeling good. And she was still taking care of herself because there were things
Mm.
going on. She just didn't feel it. And so, I'm saying that to say it's so beneficial to love yourself, to think of yourself, to care for yourself, to be
Mm.
appreciative of yourself. And
So true. You
it,
yourself is the most important. Important.
well, if
Or,
if
or is the creating of for your
well,
world.
if we think about it, if I don't take care of myself, then maybe my family might feel kind of sad. Maybe because maybe I'm sick. Maybe I become a burden to them in their mind, or maybe they need to Send me somewhere so that I can be cared for in some way, because I can't take care of myself, because I didn't love myself. I didn't take care of myself. I didn't think highly of myself. I didn't feel my worth and my beauty and my connection. What if I took that moment in time, in all those different moments, in this whole collective that we call life, and said, I'm going to love myself in all of these moments. And when I love myself, I'm loving everyone, because I am a reflection of everyone in some form of capacity, because we're all connected. So when I love myself, I'm shoring you up, whoever you are. I am giving you that opportunity to stand in your place of loving yourself. And when we're doing that, oh, those those creative experiences that we have, I just can't think of anything more blissful, Espen. I just can't. You know, just caring for me and all the me's that are out there, and caring for them, your body, your mind, your feelings, them letting those things be of the utmost importance to you. Because if you do, then you're not putting the responsibility on someone else. You're not saying, okay, you make me feel good. You take care of my body. You make sure that I have this. I mean, we do some of those certain things when with infants, but we grow up. So being in alignment, being connected consciously to source in the most beautiful way, or if I use other words, walking with God, however we want to say it, is us taking care of ourselves, honoring ourselves, loving ourselves, being good to ourselves, nurturing, being nurturing. Take those feelings and yes.
And when that feeling comes, you don't think about it anymore. You just live that, feel
Yes.
that.
Yes.
There is no, it's just like there is no because anymore. There is no reasons for it. You just live that unconditionally. You just feel it. You just like living. You appreciate it, and you just appreciate and move on from the appreciation with no reason for why you appreciate, but you just feel the whole emotion of it, and then just move on. And it's just like flowing through you and through you, and more to come. And now when you look everyone who comes your way, it's it's just uh, it's just looking at them with their source, with your source. But it's all our, we know that we are creating our own reality. We know that we are creating, um, and from source perspective, it have no thinking about it. The source is just allowing you in that space, and then
Mhm.
from the consciousness when you're using it with source, it's a beautiful creation there right away. You just feel good now, and then it's so easy to just move on from there and have more of those beautiful things experience coming away. Now they know that the relationship with you and you is so beautiful. You know that everyone have their responsibility for.
Oh, Espen, are you there? Well, I'll continue with that. I love you saying that, Espen, so much. I love how, because that is truly who we are. You're right. You're so right. And that it comes naturally. It's such a natural important. There you are. Hi. You there, Espen? Well, I can't hear Espen. So, yeah, but getting back to caring for ourselves, that's such a beautiful thing. So beautiful. I really want to hear Espen. Espen. Well, hopefully his voice is, the audio will come back. So, yeah, talking about our alignment and the benefits of it, the conscious awareness of it, always knowing that we can choose. We can choose what we want, how we want to feel, how we want to think, how we want to perceive something. And that is so, so amazing. We have choice. I remember there was a time when I didn't think I had choice. I just thought it is what it is, and you just make the best of it. Let's see if that's a message from Espen. Okay, nope, that's someone else messaging me. But anyway, so yeah, and I don't know if there are any questions or comments. Um, so I guess we can just conclude this broadcast. So please remember, if there's any time that you would love more information on anything that we've shared, you can go to our website, bestlifecreationsociety.com. Um, there are You're awesome. And oh, Espen, are you there? Well, I was going to go ahead and end the call. So talk soon. Love you guys. Bye.